você. Quem falou que eu quero ser tua mulher? Toma vergonha na cara e vê se larga do meu pé. Muito louca na onda do Goldin. Chamei os cria pra base, vai rolar chuva de rim.
Hello everybody, welcome back to 4DMWC3. Today we're continuing our group stage and we have a pretty good match coming up here. I am joined by Paturaj. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. It's midnight here, but I'm still fine.
Oh, just some late night commentary for you.
Yeah, I just wanted to absolutely see this match like before I went to sleep and prepare myself for my next match against China tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's got to be exciting, and we have two exciting teams here. We have Brazil and the Dominican Republic. For Brazil, this is actually going to be their first match that they are playing of the group stage, and for Dominican Republic, it's actually their last. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, there's kind of a difference in information dynamic, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, like Brazil is already. Well, they actually only saw Dominican Republic play one match. Another one was unfortunately a forfeit due to players oversleeping or something of the matter.
Oh my god.
But yeah, but Dominican Republic, they've put on some excitement of their own already, taking Australia to tiebreaker as an unseed.
Yeah,
always
honestly,
exciting to see.
Yeah. Always exciting to take a higher seed to tiebreaker. Dominican Republic, despite having 4 players only, has been showing really strong performances.
Yeah, and these performances mainly on the rice. They got some really good rice accuracy scores yesterday, especially on maps like I think it was Shannon's theorem. They did really good on. There was another one, but I forget it the second. Yeah, and then you have Brazil, who is the number 1 seed. And so this is actually going to be quite a challenging match for the Dominican Republic, especially since Brazil already knows some of their scores, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. The Dominican Republic is definitely going in at a disadvantage, but we'll see if they can prevail.
I'm liking this chat right now.
Oh, I don't understand one word of it.
1 minute of silence for Sutin. Sutin is a player who signed up and got banned for being way too good.
Oh, one of those.
An ET, as you call them. I'm loving the chat right now. Holy crap. Anyway, so we are going to get started with warm-ups. I do believe this is the first warm-up. And I do not know who picked it. I'm gonna guess it's Brazil, since it's a Halo map.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, Brazil and Dominican Republic are actually pretty close geographically, at least.
Yeah, they're not like a schedule hell match where there's not going to be really any sort of time zone, like early morning, late night weariness kind of affecting them. It's just going to be what they can do.
Yeah, they seem pretty friendly with each other as well, I think.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much every team has really good sportsmanship amongst each other, and yeah, it is really nice to see that.
Yeah, honestly, we're here to have fun, and if everyone else is here to have fun as well, I mean, that's even more fun.
For sure. Yeah, this is an interesting looking warm up. Just some jacks, nothing much else.
Some graces, just as flavor.
Agora o que eu posso fazer, eu não quero mais você. Quem falou que eu quero ser tua mulher? Toma vergonha na cara e vê se larga do meu pé.
Yeah, in terms of like skill sets, I honestly think that well, Brazil being the #1 seed, it's obviously going to be like very well rounded, especially on the groups pool. But I think I think this early on they can really flex their higher end hybrid ability as a very well rounded team. So I'd expect something like Marble Soda to come out from them, or maybe they're also very good at rice accuracy. So really, they can do pretty much anything.
Yeah, honestly, it's up to their mood to see what they want to flex first, I guess. Um, I think, yeah, there has been some discussion about some 999K on Stay By My Side, for example. Zaken got like the first 999K, but I think Brazil is aiming for maybe a double 999K or maybe a triple.
Well, the fact that 4-digit players can 999K maps now is like like on V2. It's like wow.
Yeah, honestly, this is pretty cracked.
I remember like in the first edition of this tournament, you had Do Not Mess, who was like, I remember one of his scores. He got like 17 perfects on this like 6-minute long consistency map. Yes, there is a 6-minute long map in groups.
What? Excuse me?
Yeah, it was something. But yeah, Do Not Mess had just this crazy accuracy. And then in 4DM2 you had a couple other like you had like a couple other crazy act players. But now like nearly every top seed has like these high-end act players who can like 997, 998 these maps.
Yeah, honestly, it's been really satisfying to see. Like, I've commentated a lot of qualifiers, and I've always been surprised when anyone got really good at, especially like on OG9 and races and stuff.
Yeah, that's for sure. And it'll be. I think Dominican Republic also has really good rice act. Maybe not to the level that Brazil does, but I think if Brazil slips up, Dominican Republic is good enough where they can breathe down Brazil's necks just a little bit.
Yeah, honestly, their top players are pretty top tier, I'd say. But yeah, I guess Dominican Republic's issue is that they don't have a lot of players, and those players are not necessarily like homogeneous, balanced. So I guess they're gonna have like the third player problem, for example.
Yeah, that's for sure. They're like the well-roundedness of Brazil just like can't be understated. And speaking of like well-rounded, this is an interesting hybrid getting picked for a warm-up.
Yeah, should I be surprised at hybrid being associated with Tickle?
Oh man. I guess not. I'm not sure how to respond.
Yeah, I guess Tickle has a lot of hybrid maps, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Tickle is a very well-known. I think they're becoming very well-known as like a hybrid LN mapper. More so LN. They have a very interesting style of how they chart long notes. They really emphasize sound using different LN release gaps. Or not gaps, but like length, staggers, shalloms. Like, it is a really neat mapping style. And I think this is unanimously kind of one of their best maps. It was featured in the World Cup in 2019 and in quarterfinals, mind you. And to tie it kind of back to this tournament, this would be like a semis or finals pick in this tournament. So This really could give some foresight into how these teams would do in like the later game.
Yeah, quite interesting. Maybe the Dominican Republic challenging Brazil on their late game abilities, kind of testing them.
Yeah, or maybe they just really like this map. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good map. But yeah, it seems that Brazil is doing indeed well.
Yeah, and I know like Halo would not be one of their primary 3 players playing these kinds of maps, and the fact that they're still having like Halo up at 97 on a map that's like relatively hard is pretty scary to see when you know that they could sub another player in who could probably 99.
Yeah, what? Yeah, it's been really impressive seeing like the top seed countries dish it out. Like, I had a feeling that almost all top seed countries and even like some high seed countries like always had like not only one carry or two carries, but like their whole team stacked.
Their whole team is a carry.
Yeah, basically. It's like they cloned themselves like 6 times and kind of add some mutations for some skill sets or and so on.
Yeah. That's for sure. Yeah, you see, Dominican Republic not even doing that bad, actually. I mean, they're about to have 3 S ranks, and for a team that only has 4 players, like, on a map that's actually pretty hard, like, it's really not bad at all. It really shows that, like, even these, like, unseeded countries have quite a bit of potential.
Yeah, honestly, it might come down to like 1 or 2 really good players. Like, for example, Antalf. Antalf is definitely someone you'll be looking at if you're looking at Dominican Republic, because Antalf has been carrying their team ever since qualifiers. Rulio, I know Rulio from MBS2 actually, like just from last year,
Oh, did
and
he play in that?
I think so, but they actually didn't get out of groups, I don't think,
Ah, I
which is
see.
unfortunate.
Yeah, I didn't recognize them, and if that's the case, they've definitely improved a lot as a player.
Yeah, honestly, they might be lacking a little bit in accuracy, which kind of is the deal breaker in groups, but I think they're doing really well here.
Oh, yeah. Eh, it's really just nice to see Dominican Republic in a match after they were the only team who got eliminated in qualifiers last year. Like, it is really sick to see.
Yeah, it's kind of a redemption arc here.
Yeah, getting into the roles and the bands. I think I'm not sure what Dominican Republic's gonna ban. I wanna say it's gonna be something LN based, though, based on their previous performances.
Yeah, honestly, either Ellen or SV even.
And I really don't know. I think Brazil, while they're really good at Rice, might ban into Rice anyways, just because that's Dominican Republic's strength. But
Yeah,
we'll
that
have
doesn't
to
sound like
see.
a bad strategy overall. And it seems that Dominican Republic is indeed going to be banning SV. In fact, the memo SV.
Has there been a groups match without SV bans yet? I think the very first match of groups had 2 not SV bans. But most of them have definitely had SV bans. And wow, so I was just very wrong.
What? Huh, that's interesting. Maybe so. Brazil being good, being decent at LNs at least. I think that LN ban just means that they're not really willing to disclose any information about this particular pick. Maybe.
That or maybe there's no way they're that uncomfortable on it, but maybe they just don't feel as consistent. Like, maybe it just comes down to, okay, we won't get 3 FCs 100% of the time on this compared to on this, so let's ban this, you know? And they're gonna pick Stay By My Side as the first pick.
Yeah, honestly, Stay By My Side has been the author of really close calls overall.
And yeah, and that's really what it's designed to do. Consistency pick, just how close can you edge someone out on this like ratio accuracy front?
Yeah, honestly, I'd say both teams have a really good consistency, and it might come down to chokes even.
Yeah, that's for sure. Like, a miss on a groups map is huge. Not only because of note count, but just because everyone else is probably going to be FC. Like,
Yeah, I mean, scores above 990k is it's just par for the course here.
yeah, that's for sure. You really get your consistency tested in groups more so than your raw speed, which the raw speed comes in the later stages pretty quick, but for now it's just all about tooth and nail consistency.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm really curious to see Brazil's scores on this, because they're really strong on early accuracy that I know.
Yeah, didn't they seed number 1 on ACK? I forget. Or was it
Yeah.
France that seeded number 1 on ACK?
France seeded number 1 on that.
It was really close between those two countries, that's all I remember.
Yeah, to be fair, Brazil actually placed third on accuracy, which is insane, because Brazil is clearly like really high tier in terms of accuracy. I mean, you've got Yuragi, like the accuracy god, and their other players are also really good. And then like number 2 was the United States also. So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, alrighty.
Anyways, let's go into it.
Yeah, let's go into the zone. Check the break, no need to hate.
Let's get to the other side. Or not, because the title is Stay By My Side.
I love whoever posted into the zone in the Twitch chat. Either way, starting out, just out the gate, Brazil with a slight ACK lead, which I think is to be expected.
Yeah, really strong start. And I expect like the 3 players to stay in the 99.9 region. And Dominican Republic, however, starting not too badly, like 99.8 is really respectable.
Yeah, lowest score in the room right now, still up at a 99.82. Like, that is really strong still. Any sort of miss from Brazil, and it's going to go right to the Dominican Republic. But right now, Brazil's lowest score is almost a 99.9.
Yeah, it's sort of kind of lowering their accuracy a little bit. They might dip a little bit later. I don't really know how it's gonna pan out, but Yuragi and Kiara both really consistent, it seems. Like, we're 750 notes far in, and they don't really seem to budge much. They're even going up.
Yeah, this main chorus section is just very slow chords with not too much timing change in them. So it's really just about how much of a metronome you can be. And Brazil is being quite a metronome right now.
Yeah, makes me wonder if they're sharing metronomes.
What? Rocky
Excuse me?
misses!
Oh, what?
And that's gonna be big for the Dominican Republic.
That's definitely not gonna be a 999k already.
This is so sad. So Kiara is now gonna try and put Brazil on his back, but Dominican Republic is going to be taking the lead.
Oh my god. Is that Oh my god, is that gonna
And
be a
Kiara has a lot
break
of
point
200
against
drops.
Brazil?
Wow, this is not how this was expected to turn out. And as the song slows down right here, your nerves are going to intensify, especially if you're Yuragi and you've missed.
Yeah, honestly, all you can do after this miss is just refocus, re-psych yourself into the song and just metronome back. And I have no doubt that Yuragi can recover to 99.9 even with a miss.
It's just not going to be enough if there's not drops on Dominican Republic. Misses are huge in groups, as we were saying.
Yeah, honestly, Dominican Republic has been doing really steady. Kaito-kun with an
The
accuracy
gap
of
is closing.
99.77. The gap is closing, but is it going to be enough? Is there going to be enough notes to? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh,
have
I
no
don't know
words.
what's going to happen.
I really don't know what's going to happen. Is this release going to decide
Yeah.
it all?
Okay.
Okay, let's.
I was a little speechless there. I did not know what to say. Yuragi with 36, but that miss is what decided it.
Oh my god! Dominican Republic must be ecstatic about this point.
Yeah, that is a huge point if you're you just taking a point off the number 1 seed as a break point when it was their first pick. That is huge.
Yeah, honestly, 36, 43, and 54. Those ratios from Brazil are really out of this world, but the 200s, though, are quite strange to see from them.
Uh, I think in Kiara's case, they dropped all of them at one time on like a roll.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because they were at like 99.96 and then they just went down to like 99.84, which I think that's 200s worth of drop.
My god. And you're really, Dominican Republic must be really, really glad to have maintained such an accuracy, good enough an accuracy to actually take over Brazil with a choke, an unfortunate choke.
Yeah, Dominican Republic playing insanely strong. Reminder that this is like the unseeded team. Like that performance from an unseed is like crazy. I think Dominican Republic might be the best unseed, or at least one of.
Oh my god, Dominican Republic's actually picking a land?
Wow, that's risky. Maybe they're seeing Brazil's LN ban and just trying to catch Brazil out on Brazil's consistency.
Well, let me remind you that Brazil is actually like second LN seed.
Yeah. I think when you're in an unseed versus top seed case, the numbers are gonna kind of always be against you. So really, you just gotta take what you think you know and run with it. So like, maybe Dominican Republic thinks that, okay, they banned LN, they don't want to play LN right now, and their morale is down because they just got a nasty breakpoint against them. So let's pick LN and see what happens. This is a very long map too, so it could also target Brazil combo breaking potentially.
Yeah, honestly, seeing their seemingly lack of consistency might be the play here, because I think Yubikiri Genmari is actually the second longest non-tiebreaker song.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. My thing with the Dominican Republic here is, I don't know how well they're going to be able to act this. Like, Stay By My Side, they could act it really well. But here, I think Brazil's act advantage is going to be a little bit more marginal.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if they're starting to encounter the infamous third player problem. I think Antalf is going to do fine on it. Julio might be doing slightly less fine, but still fine. Fortnite, I think I remember from the qualifiers, maybe their accuracy is not going to be enough to actually catch up on one or two misses. If they actually can get into the game.
As this song starts out, I just want to make a quick note that New Zealand versus Peru is scheduled to start right now. So we are going to be keeping tabbed on that while or we're going to be keeping updates on that while watching this match. And then after this match concludes, if that match is still going on, we're going to tab to it. And wait. There's no way. Okay. Okay, it was client. I was like, no way. There's just first 8 notes missed.
Nah. But yeah, Len and Yuragi starting off in the 99.9 in an LN map. That's Brazil. I have no other words.
Yeah, right now, Brazil's got 2 top players neck and neck with each other. Namirin giving a bit of leeway in terms of their act, but not even the top scorer of Dominican Republic can match it.
Honestly, seeing Rulio get the same performance as Antalf is actually quite exciting to me, because Rulio has really gotten good really fast, I think.
Yeah, you cannot even though Dominican Republic is losing on AC right now, like they are still doing really good on this map. Like there are some high seeds that are struggling to get good AC on this map. And so it's completely expected of an unseed to have a bit of struggle, and Antolf and Julio not really having that much struggle. Fortnito just seems to be having a bit of problems with releasing early.
Yeah, it seems to be the case, and they're really struggling to catch up to that 99% threshold. Antalf actually dropping below Julio, and Julio is going to be leading the pack for Dominican Republic. Meanwhile, Len and Yuragi still at 99.91, and Namirin-chan just keeping that 99.7.
Yeah, Brazil just staying very consistent. They have not moved an axe since the first part of the map.
Yep, absolutely nothing to report. There's been absolutely no changes at all.
Yeah. Dominican Republic still doing great and holding up 3 FCs. But I think at this point, we're going to need to see multiple misses from Brazil for it to shift back as we go into the last chorus.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think Rulio can be proud of the run.
Yeah, this run from Dominican Republic, it would still challenge some high-seeded teams. Maybe not top-seeded teams, but like the score total from them is still going to be really good. They're just against Brazil, and I don't know what you do when you pick a map, but your opponent can just throw these scores down.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of a bit daunting.
These are some good scores. Wow, well, there goes Namirin right away. But we see 2 997s on UB Kiri. What?
Yeah, excuse me, like sub 100 on this map, sub 100 regulars on this map is what? Excuse me.
Yeah, that score total is really good. So, not a good pick from Dominican Republic, but I think it made sense going into it. Yuragi getting a PB, they're saying in chat. That's got to feel really good after what happened in game 1.
Yeah, kind of a morale boost.
And now Brazil is going to get the pick. They're going to pick still Rice. They're going to pick into White Rose. And this is our technical map of the pool. Lots of mini jacks, lots of rhythm switch ups, and you're pretty often going back and forth between like streams and trills, and you really just have to be pretty aware of what's going on at all times.
Yeah, and it's also objectively the best song of groups.
No, it's M2U, so I won't argue. I think Stay By My Side's the best, though. Oops,
It's quite good. It's decent. But I prefer White Rose.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing sub out we didn't point out the sub out last time. We just kind of went over it. But Fortnite are going to be subbing back in for Kaido-kun, and I think this is really how Dominican Republic's structured. They have Antolf and Julio, who are good, well-rounded players. They're going to play everything. And then they have a bit of specialization with Kaido-kun for Rice and Fortnite for LNs.
Yeah, their third player, it seems that it will depend on the song, it will depend on the matchup.
Yeah. Also, we're going to be seeing Sure come in for Brazil. If I'm butchering that pronunciation, please let me know. But yeah.
Oh my god, Zaken is betraying me by preferring stay by my side.
I agree with Zaken.
Happy birthday, Zaken.
Happy birthday, Zaken. I zoned out and didn't say anything for a second. Holy crap. Either way, getting into this opening, we see a 100% being held. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, honestly, holding 100% with those 1-6 snaps and so on is really, really challenging.
So yeah, we are seeing just a roster of scores from Brazil right here, the lowest being 99-94. Meanwhile, Dominican Republic doing what they can to challenge it, but it is just not enough right now.
Honestly, they're doing decently, however. Kaito-kun with the lowest accuracy of 99.75, which is still like really good on the tech map.
Yeah, and Antolf doing what he can, getting up to 99.9, but Brazil is just crushing this right now.
Yeah, I think their scores are going to be quite similar if the accuracy stays the same.
We see 3 acts the same.
But the situation might change with the piano solo coming soon.
Yeah, you get this death trill coming up. If you're sight reading or if you choke it, it messes you up. Oh, here we go into the death trill. Julio hits a 200 off of it. I think that's about the only damage taken.
Oh yeah, like everyone has taken it like really good. Maybe Soar dropping a little bit of accuracy there, but that's about it really. And that might set a high score, a high score in terms of countries. What, 26?
Kiara getting 26, 32, 58. Wow, that is a. You gotta credit Antolf too for getting 75. Like, wow. Okay, these scores are really good.
Yeah, I gotta compare that to. Oh my god, that's really better than.
Wow.
Than what we got.
The lowest ratio in the room is a 1-7. And this is an unseeded team playing. Wow, that is Dominican Republic, they are playing at peak right now. Antolf doing what he can to put Dominican Republic on his shoulders, but it's just not going to be enough in this case when Brazil just got the top score we've seen all weekend on this map.
Yeah, I guess just for reference, France actually got, in terms of regulars, 22, 36, and 62 in terms of regulars. So it's like definitely challenging us.
It'll be really intense. If I won't say when, but if you guys get to bracket and if you face off, it'll be really intense to see.
Yeah, it kind of depends on the stage. Like early stage might be like really different from late stage, because our skill sets I think are really different depending on the stage of the tournament.
Yeah, that's for sure. I don't want to get too much into hypotheticals though. As we get into Shannon's theorem, is going to be Dominican Republic's next pick. I do remember them getting quite good scores on this when they played it, but it seems like their safest strategy, and this is really just what you have to do sometimes when you're against a top seed, is you got to pick what you're good at and kind of hope that the top seed gives a little. Because, I mean, you can get completely shut out no matter what you do in this case, I feel like. But really, they're playing at peak right now, and oh no, there's
Rulio had a false start, it seems, and that's not client.
no, that was not client. I could tell. It was like all 6 misses in a row. Well, that is going to be really bad.
Yeah, that's not after a great start. Those 6 notes are really precious against a team like Brazil.
Yeah, by the way, I think the client's not rendering. Like, the score gap is not there. This is so sad.
Oh, we'll have to do math. We'll have to do quick math.
We see Kiara up at a 99.94. That is, like, insane for this map. This map, I think, bar none, is the hardest to act in the pool. Like,
I definitely agree.
so if you're getting a 0.95 on this, it is a crazy score.
Yeah, honestly, Shannon Serum, despite being like OD 7.5, with those little bursts and rhythm changes and all, is really like even slightly unpredictable, even if you know the song to get good accuracy on. And Kiara just keeping that 99.95 is just astounding to me.
And at the break, Brazil is going to see that something bad happened to Dominican Republic. They're going to see they have a huge lead. So all Brazil needs to do is keep combo. And Dominican Republic basically just has to hope for an equal or greater meltdown at this point. But it does not look like it's coming. Antolf keeping up with Sure pretty well. But it's really just... Those early misses from Julio, it happens sometimes. You know, you're all nervous in a tournament setting. You just put your hands on the wrong keys when you go to play. That or maybe the keyboard just didn't register. Like, very unfortunate for sure. But either way, I don't think Dominican Republic would have been able to take this either way. Just looking at those ratios, those were crazy ratios.
Yeah, I think everyone on Brazil's side had sub 100 regulars, whereas Dominican Republic had none.
And Brazil gonna rapid fire pick Marble Soda, the hybrid, and I think this is really just gonna... Brazil has Dominican Republic right where they want them, where they have the pick and they're up at match point. So now all that needs to happen is they just pick what Dominican Republic's the weakest at. And I think they're going to target the You were saying earlier about their third player syndrome. I think they're really going to go for targeting that now.
Or, you know, maybe Marble Soda is just a good song for him. But there are so many good songs in this pool.
Yeah, when we finished this pool, I was like, okay, the song choice is good, the pool's good.
Yeah.
Good songs, good pool. I don't know. I think there's a couple Marble Soda haters floating around, but that's okay.
Yeah, honestly, Sean Wasabi makes some really good bangers.
Yeah, that's for sure. We're gonna see a couple sub outs. We're gonna be going from kind of... It's always interesting on hybrid seeing if a team's going to keep with their Rice lineup or go with some of their LN lineup. And here I think they're just going to go with their LN lineups. Dominican Republic going to have Fortnito. Brazil going to have Namirin.
Yeah, honestly, I think their LN lineups might not be like even bad at Rice X. So they really can go with whatever.
That is for sure. And I think this map is really gonna... I think it's a good 50-50 hybrid because it's gonna test your Rice consistency and accuracy in like a lot of different patterns. But also, if you're weak at LN, specifically LN release, this map is gonna get you.
Oh yeah, definitely. You really don't want to end up schlonged by those schlongs.
Schlonged by the schlongs. Just to give some warm-up or some update to NZ versus Peru, they are currently playing their second warm-up, and I think if this happens to be the last game of this match, we'll be able to actually catch the full NZ versus Peru game minus the warm-ups.
Yeah, that's actually seamless transition.
We'll have to see, though. We can't count anything out.
Yeah, honestly, anything is possible. Dominican Republic can still do a run back.
Yeah, I mean, aside from those unfortunate misses from Julio at the beginning of Shannon's Theorem, which I wouldn't call misses in the same way you'd call a choke. There hasn't been a single miss on Dominican Republic, but there has been on Brazil. So really, if any sort of nerve misses happens, Dominican Republic can take this, but we are going to see the theme we've been seeing this whole match of just Brazil using their freaking #1 seed act to pull ahead.
And also setting some insane scores at the same time. Like, Yuragi is currently setting 99.95.
Yeah, Yuragi is going to town right now. And I mean, the lowest score on Brazil, again, higher than the highest score on Dominican Republic. Antolf doing all he can, though.
Yeah, honestly, Antolf is doing fantastic right now, but Brazil is just doing fantasticer. That's a word.
Yeah, that's how to put it, really. Len actually is going to find a 200, letting Antolf get ahead of Len. But now it's just Julio and Namirin and Fornito and Yuragi really just are not in the mix with Brazil right now.
Yo, Yuragi actually lost quite a bit of accuracy there.
Oh, wow, yeah. And Dominican Republic, they're still, as we get into the end part of this map, Dominican Republic still keeping their act high enough where if a miss or two happens, it could swing back. And this is a longer map. So you can't count anything out in terms of, like, consistency breaks. I know if I was playing this in a tournament, I'd definitely be more nervous in this ending part than in the beginning.
Yeah, honestly, anything with the lens would be, like, maybe shaking at the same time as I hold the notes.
Oh, that is the worst.
Oh, no, that's not the MP link.
Wrong MP link. This is so sad. Either way, ending off this match, it seems like Brazil just gonna do the reverse sweep after taking that loss to Dominican Republic. Very commendable of them picking back up their consistency.
Yeah, 41.
Wow.
Huh?
That's a
miss? Huh?
That would that be a 999 if he wouldn't have missed? I don't know the exact V2 ratio for 999, but that would be so close.
My eyes might be tired, but I honestly didn't see that miss. It went completely, like, outside of my radar.
Yeah, I had seen it. I don't think I acknowledged it that much, but either way, Brazil going to be taking this match. And this was the match versus their unseed, and that is the first match that they have done. They still have 2 more to go. Meanwhile, for Dominican Republic, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be seeing much more of them. They have played their 3 matches and unfortunately lost all 3. But to a degree, when you're an unseed, that's pretty expected. And also, they played so well. Taking a point off Brazil, taking 3 off us. Like, they have nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, honestly, taking 1 point from Brazil is absolutely like already a huge victory.
Oh yeah, really, if Brazil gets a lucky bracket, that could be the only point we see taken off Brazil for some time. So we'll have to see how the rest of groups